What's up, guys? I'm X421 here, and this is the start of a brand new series. This is Yogscast Complete Pack. Pause a little bit for that dramatic effect. So, Yogscast Complete Pack is just a really giant mod pack created by Yogscast people. If they're playing on it right now with stuff, they have series going on with it, and I thought that looked fun, so I started trying to play it, and it is really fun. So, decided to make a series, why not, even though I do have a couple other series. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to keep track with all the series. If not, then I don't know. But yeah, either way, as you can see here, we have a few options of directions to go. We can either go into this wasteland area, we can either go into the redwood forest, or this cool Mystic Grove area. I think I know what the winner is. I mean, I would know what the winner is if this was not on the minimap. Yeah, there's a lot of taint, which is really extremely unfortunate because this biome looks amazing. But yeah, we can't really go there. So what I'm going to do is I am going to quickly collect up this magic wood as much as I can, as well as saplings, and then I'm going to just get out of here. Just get away from all of that taint so we don't have to deal with it. Let's see here. How much saplings will we get? Looks like we got one so far. Let's just chop down a few trees here just so that we can collect all of this cool, or get a bunch of saplings so we can build with these really cool looking logs. So yeah, Yogscast Complete Pack. I'm not entirely sure, or well, I mean, I'm going to be calling PhoenixTech because I don't know, it just sounds really cool for technological kind of thing to do. And I'm planning to make like some sort of factory kind of thing or whatever. But I completely lost track of what I was saying. Okay, so since I have so many series going on right now, I think that basically I will decide whether or not I'm going to continue this with the support that I get from it. If I get, or if people say like, hey, this is a really cool series, I like this, then I'm going to continue on doing it. But if it's something like, I don't really want you to do that, or it's like not really getting that many views per video, I think I might just quit with it and just continue playing it for fun or whatever, and just continue on with the Minecraft Generations and the Pixelmon. So that's pretty much what's going on with that. And I think, okay, now that we've chopped down that group of trees, let's get out here, run over to this village that I found over here to give us a bit of starting out stuff. Run through this redwood forest. I don't want to live in a redwood forest. I already have during Attack of the B Team, which is, yeah, guys, Attack of the B Team's over. It's over. I'm not continuing on with it. I kind of lost interest. And yeah, but at least now we're starting with a new mod pack. And there's a villager in there. And there should also be stuff to start out. Wide guard, nothing really here all that interesting. What about in here? Ah, we have the full guard. That's pretty much all I want, because the wide guard you can only get from these village houses. And I also still do need to decide whether or not I want to. What the heck is going on here? Weird. 9 coins for glowstone. Ooh. Sweet. Alright, so God, this is really weird place to spawn in. Ooh, we got bread, we got food. Alright, so I can't really decide, because usually I start off with Tinker's Construct. I can't decide if I want to start off with that or if I want to start off with something else. And there is a zombie right there. Gonna fight you. 1v1 me, bro. Aw, man, you're completely getting wrecked. And give me your hat, please. Jeremy. Yeah, I got Jeremy. It's a turtle. I like turtles. Yeah. Alright, so I can't decide whether or not I want to start off with Tinker's Construct or something like Darkcraft. I've never really started off with Darkcraft, and I feel like that would be something fun to start out with, but I like having the access to the hammer and stuff like that, so I can just collect materials really quickly. So Honestly, I have a feeling I'll just do Tinker's Construct for the hammer, and then for the rest of the stuff, do stuff like Darkcraft. Or whatever. Let's see. Ooh, hello, Coven Witch. You are not skilled in the art. Shut. Fine, Witch. God. I didn't want to be. I didn't want to do stuff with you anyway. Ooh, Obsidian Sword. I'll take that. And then Handguard. I'll take that too. And then, actually, might as well make a cool sword, I guess. Okay, so do I want to just collect some quick stone or what? Yeah, let's just collect some quick stone. Can you make stuff out of electrical steel? How about this red stuff? Can you make a pickaxe out of this? Nope. That sucks. Guess I gotta start out with wooden still. Dang it, I didn't want to start off with wooden. Meh. Alright, well, by the way, now we can make ourselves a stone tool rod. And we can create our obsidian sword. Which also I've randomly found out that the long sword is really awesome. It does actually does a really good amount of damage, and also you can do this. I'm flying. It basically lets you go places that you couldn't go before, which I find really cool. Alright, so we're almost done collecting all the stuff from this village. Let's just collect these bookshelves. Just never know when you might need some bookshelves. I'm pretty sure there is Mistcraft on this, so I am going to basically be dabbling in that a little bit, as well as, you know, the usual thermal expansion and buildcraft and stuff like that. Also, like mechanism, I am planning to go on into space in this series. I know I said I was planning on it last Attack of the B-Team series, but this time I actually do kind of know what I'm doing, so yeah, I haven't gone to space yet in this mod pack, but I have done basically everything needed to go to space. I've built a rocket. I'm just waiting until I feel as though I'm ready. Whoa. That is so cool. So freaky. And so cool. Alright, either way, let's just, I guess, travel around a little bit, see what our options are for where we can live, and then I will be right back once I figure that out. Okay, so I think I kind of found a place to live. I do kind of like this area right over here. Didn't really travel all that far, but you know, I still think it looks really cool, and it was just in time for nighttime. As you can see, it's getting dark out, so we should probably build ourselves a house, as well as plant some of these magical seeds. What's this? Hemp. Alright. Well, by the way, let's just plant these trees around so that I don't feel bad for using our magical wood to build a nice little crap shack. Ooh. Here's a random guy. Here, I can actually show you how epic this sword is. Look at how much damage it does. 7 hearts, and it has, this guy has armor on. That's really good. Ooh, sweet, we got the helmet. Nice. We got our armor. Alright, so let's just quickly, first of all, kill the squid because I want the hat. Or kill the chicken because I want the squid hat. Then let's make this magic wood house. We'll make it like this. God, these planks look so epic. They're so blue and so awesome. I like it. Alright, is there anything around trying to kill me? Nope. Alright, let's just build this up a little bit more. God, protect ourselves from the night. Oh, God. Chickens, you come into my house, I'll murder you. I don't think they're listening. I think one of them isn't listening. Now they're both not listening. Well, they're both gonna become chicken stew. Well, now they're just gonna become cooked chicken so I can nom nom on them. Alright, so it looks like I'm not gonna have enough magic wood planks to finish up this little base area. So I may just have to... Ooh, hello zombie. May just have to use some basic wooden planks here. Even if I don't have enough here, at least it'll be fine. There we go, make it look kinda like a pattern. That is a terrible pattern though. Unless I do something like this. Oh. Yeah, I was really thinking about how I don't have a door. Yeah, temporary door, there we go. Alright, so this is gonna be an interesting night just waiting in our house. Our crappy shack. I guess, I think I may just, wait, where's my crafting table? Oh, I didn't probably use one in the village and now I don't have one. Dang. Well, we're pretty much out of wood right now. So I guess right now our best bet is to just go mining. So yeah, until it's daytime, so I'll be right back once I've done a little bit of mining, maybe show you some of the cool stuff I get while doing this. And then, yeah, I will again be right back. Alright guys, I'm gonna go on a mission. I'm going out to collect some wood. Let's go! Guess we'll go with this one. Cause it's right here. Oh god, there's a zombie right there. Chop it down, chop it down. Please tell me the zombie can't get to me. Or the zombies. Hello. Die, please. Yeah, see, look at how 12 hearts damage. That's just crazy good. God, I love how good the longsword is, and how I didn't know how good it was. Oh yeah, also, just so you know, I did end up turning on utility mode, just so that I could delete a few things in my inventory, and I'm going to continue doing that with a few things I don't really want right now. Okay, so now we've got our acacia wood, which we are going to use to make a few, get a bit more wood so that we can build ourselves. Oh wait, we already have a chest. Well, main reason I did this was so that I could make a chest, but there is another reason too though. I could just grab one more piece of cobblestone and make ourselves furnace so that we can make torches. That's probably the best thing to do right now with the rest of it. 2, and there we go. Alright, so it's still nighttime, and I didn't really mind that far until I realized, oh wait, I could just go out, get a bit of wood, and come back and smelt and get cool stuff. So yeah, also, just so you know, I did murder a few animals on the way here. Like, I killed a few horses, which gives you raw beef, probably. Yeah, then I killed some chickens and some pigs. So yeah, alright, so it's still nighttime, so I'm going to come back once it is daytime. Alright, so now it is daytime. It did just turn into daytime, so yeah, alright. But I did do a little bit of mining, and main thing is I got bauxite, which is basically aluminum, and 5 iron ores, which I'm going to smelt down in ingots soon enough. But then, let's see, or anything else cool that I got? I did get red sandstone, which not really all that interesting, and some limestone, so those two are basically used for building stuff. So we'll have to think about that while building my house. Right now, main thing I want to do is find... Ooh, I've got baby chicken. Main thing I want to do right now is find a cave so that we can do a little bit of mining in there. There aren't too many mobs to... I was going to say not too many mobs to deal with, but there are a lot. But there aren't really any new mobs in it, which I'm pretty okay with it, Just, yeah, I don't really like a bunch of mobs find me. I don't like it. Bunch of new mobs. Alright, so in order to do that, I should probably cook up a bit of food. Maybe a bit of this iron so that we can create a bit more stuff. And also something I kind of want to show you with the torches right now. I do have a mod in this. Basically one of the optional mods that you can add in. Hold on, let's just quickly dig a hole quickly. Just show you what's up with this. Alright, close ourselves in. It's really dark. Dynamic lighting, you hold a torch. It's basically acting as though it's a complete light source. And I'm pretty sure if we didn't have the helmet, we can just put one on our head right there, or I guess it would be on our back, and we're basically wearing a light source, which I find really cool. I may use that. I can't really decide. I think I might as well. So let's just store that in there. Alright, we got our iron ingots now. We should probably make a few more, what's it called? A few more bits of charcoal for this, and let's make ourselves a new furnace so that we can cook more stuff. Throw that in. Throw a bit of charcoal in so we can get our food source going, and then we should also make ourselves a iron pickaxe. There we go. Iron pickaxe. And then we don't really need the stone axe at all. Get rid of this. Oh yeah, this longsword is just epic though. I love the longsword, it's so good. Look at all the magic. So beautiful. Alright, so how much do we need? Might as well use this last bit of charcoal for a few more torches. We should probably wait until this is done cooking in order to do this. I should have probably used that last bit of charcoal for cooking up some raw beef. Alright, you know what? 5 raw pork chops, that's good enough for now. Probably going to end up coming back soon anyway, because it's really easy to get your inventory full. But for right now, that doesn't really matter right now. What does matter... Ooh, bamboo shoot. I was thinking of a different bamboo. One that you can basically eat when you break like that. Okay, either way, guess we gotta keep on looking for a cave. Is this one over here? I got the lag. Wait. Okay, I don't have FSM mode, it's just lag because of how many mods are in this. It's so crazy. So crazy. Alright, so, not really much in this cave. Just a bunch of coal, which, you know, it is pretty useful. But I need a full cave. I need it. You know, I think I may just call it an episode here. Because it seems like we have kind of done everything we can do until we actually start mining. So, gonna end it off here. Gonna do a little bit of mining. Maybe show a little bit on camera just to show you what kind of stuff I'm getting and all that. So, either way, I want to thank you all for watching. So is Jeremy. See you, bye. Jeremy. Oh, I can't zoom into Jeremy. If you enjoyed, please do leave a like and tell me if you want this to be a regular series or if, you know, you don't want this to be a series at all. I don't know. Either way, like I said, I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you all for the next video. Bye.